Thank you guys for watching the Animal One Guys YouTube channel. If you like my content, leave a comment down below. Ask me questions, let me know what you liked about it. And hey, click on the little like button. But please, if you want, go ahead and subscribe, because it helps my channel out. That way you can stay up to date with all my videos. And if you want, click on the bell icon to get notified. Right? Right? Huh? 1 out of 2. Not bad. Are Savannah monitors the best pet lizard? I don't know. But let me tell you, they're the easiest to get to play with real animal toys. So I'm starting a little bit away from Apollo's tank, because he usually gets crazy. And you guys remember Simba. I loved playing tug of war with Simba. But I do play tug of war with all of my lizards that I can train to do tug of war. So here's Apollo. He's ready to play. Look at him. Look at him. Just look at him with those. Look at that eye. Look at that hand. What's that hand doing right there? That. Oh, okay, that's gone. So because of his size, we're going to use this rope, and we're going to go fishing. Oh, geez. And maybe we'll catch a marlin. Maybe we won't. Oh my God! Look at him jumping. Look at that! Look at his head. Look at his head. Look at it. Look at it. Trying to catch a marlin. Oh gosh, I'm gonna get the phone stationary. He's gonna come up on this mat, and I'm gonna show you how I play with Apollo, but also how you can use that playtime to help taming any lizard, but smart lizards especially. It works really well. All right, I got the camera all set up on a tripod. Excuse me. So look at his eye. Once I show him the rope. So Savannah monitors, when you have a juvenile reptile that's starting to get into adulthood, not just Savannah monitors, they have a lot of energy. And because of that, they can be a little wild to tame. And they don't want to tame down because they are psychos. So let me grab Apollo and get him up here. And he's see how he's trying to get away, how fast he's going. He's just got a lot of energy and he's ready to play. But if I introduce the rope to him and get it moving like it's a real thing, we should get his attention. Let's get this down there. Feisty. Here he comes. There he goes. Look at that. Get over here, boy. I gotta wheel him in. I think I caught a marlin. And we're gonna just play tug of war. There we go. Look. He's about to go off the edge. That's how crazy he is. Now, I'll show you what I like to do. Oh gosh, he's trying to pull it underneath. We're gonna get him back up here. There you go. And there's this. Okay, now, first thing I like to do is let him burn through some of that energy. That's gonna make playing with him and trying to tame him down and getting used to you way better. So right now, I'm not even putting up, look at this. The rope is slack. That psycho-ness that he's doing, the biting it, the shaking of his head, look at the slack in the rope, that's psycho right there. I'm not providing any resistance. So we get him to burn through some energy, okay? So I'm gonna get him to burn through some energy, then we'll come back. All right, he's burned through like 5 minutes worth of energy. We're in a good spot here. Now I'm going to start providing some resistance. And we're going to point out a few things. Although I'm providing resistance, see how I'm letting him go back? I do want him to act like he is winning. That's number one. So that way he doesn't get bored, right? It's like when you're playing a game with someone. If you're winning every single game, they're not going to want to play. So sometimes you got to let the people who are worse than you win. That's fine. Number two. He was like so full of energy, he doesn't like to be pet, but now we've got his mind focused. Now just watch him when I go to pet him, when he's focusing on pulling here. Look at how I can pet him. Look at this. Look at how I can pet him. Now I'm also going to try to help him. See how he's using his tail? He's wrapping his tail there and he's pulling. If I move him away, he'll constantly be looking for something to apply his tail to. What happens if I put an anchor point here and here? He is now grabbing around his tail and pulling on my fingers because he's pulling himself with his tail. That is going to help too. Sometimes I'll do it at the back of his feet here. Give his feet something to push off of. Even though this cane heat mat has this textured pattern, if I put my hand in front of his feet like this, he can push off my hands and I can kind of push him back, help him. Look, I'm helping him. I'm pushing him back. I'm helping him. See how he's starting to shake it like crazy because I'm helping him back. Now there's one more that I really like. This is another good way to bond. I'm going to now lift the front one up. That's going to be hard for him. Now he doesn't have grip there. But watch what happens. I'm going to provide my hand as support for holding him up like this. Now he's going to hold on to me. Look at him grabbing me. Look at him grabbing me while I'm pulling this. So I got this wild lizard that is grabbing onto me. And I'm petting his hand during this. I'm giving him a good grip. I'm letting him pull. And he's also pushing back on my hand, using it as a pull-off point. Both hands, his hands, are actively holding on to me. So this is a good way for us to be bonding. Petting him, getting him to rely on me. I'm helping him. Now, see, I'm pulling. I'm not moving my left hand. That's me pulling him with the rope, and then him holding on to me is moving my hand. So I'm just moving the rope, which is moving him, which is moving my hand. And so this is the type of way you can play tug of war. You can pet your lizard. Look at this bonding. Because his mind, he's like, hey, I kind of like being pet. Because when we get pet, I get food, or I get to play tug of war. I get to burn some of that mental energy and some of that physical energy. So regardless, I'm going to hold this one up high here. Regardless, he's going to calm down. And then when you want to, oh, there's the death roll. Then when you want to interact with him, he'll be more calm and be ready to interact. Now, hopefully that helped. But what we're going to do now is just give you a little quiet ASMR for the last minute of this video. And you get to watch this guy play with this rope. Thank you guys for supporting my reptile rescue family.